Peace, love, respect, and happiness. You seen my last video, or you seen the last video I brought you. I basically expressed my appreciation for the viewers who took the time to pay attention to the videos and subscribe to the videos that have been made up until this point. This one right here, this one a little deep. If you can't appreciate my passion or the passion for what I do, It was once asked to me by my biological father if I would ride and die for the people that I hung with. And without hesitation, you already know what the answer was. Yes. And I know it really struck a chord in him. Like, huh? This nigga crazy. Again, I'm far from a nigga. I don't dwell in ignorance. Again, don't get that misconstrued. I can be ignorant. And I might come across to you as. And I'm not institutionalized. What institutionalized means is that you have conformed to the average, the norm. And that goes for a lot of you individuals or a lot of us intellectuals running around here talking about savage. If you really break down the word savage and understand what savage is, it's equatable to the word average. Step outside the norm. Because the norm is what's really killing you off. Or killing us, rather. And understand how in reality it's recent. It is those vibrations being felt throughout your physical complex, your physical being, and you only resenting something that in reality you love. And why is it that you resent that? Is because deep inside of you admire what it is that's being done by the others or by someone outside of yourself. Yet if you really truly understood what self was, self is not selfishness. Self is selflessness. And when I say myself, or you say yourself, or people say they self, ourselves, again, self is a word that can be added to and taken away from. So when you put my on the beginning of that, that's a prefix. When you put selfish or selfless or selfism, that's a suffix. Don't suffer by the prefix. Don't find suffering in the prefix. You know, most of the shit that we're doing is prehistoric. They say there's nothing new under the sun, and they ain't never lied. You know, a lot of things have been misconstrued, misunderstood, and this is where, again, the world as you know it is coming to an end. It ain't the end of the world because the world, as you know it, gonna be here whether you are or not in a physical being. It has been, it always will be. When we speak about the universe, I say universe is this. You and I verse or converse, ain't no kind in it. You can't kind it. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, yet it can be manipulated or controlled. Yet it always has been and always will be. You know, there's physical representations of that all around you. You know, right now we walking on a burial ground. This thing called America, or the planet Earth. Every time you take a step, you walking on death. You walking on your past, which is truly your present. And if we keep going and moving the way we is, it'll surely become your future. You know, the tree of knowledge that was partaken of, so to say, in the Bible was to know the difference between right and wrong. Again, I said Adam and Eve had an excuse because they had no understanding of what death was. They had no understanding of what right and wrong was until they ate from that tree. If you don't like me, then that means you don't like yourself. Or you don't like self, and you detach from self. So, you know, I'm more selfless than selfish. And if you don't understand what I'm doing, or you don't understand where I'm coming from, then that means that you ain't really in tune with yourself, or with self. I don't do no surface scratching, man. I'm to the root of this thing. In fact, I'm part of the root of this thing. I'm deeply seated. And I ain't planting seeds, I'm cultivating the land. Just like I'm cultivating your mind. You know, when I said I speak highly of my father, a lot of individuals, they be like, oh, he on some religious shit, he on some black power shit, and excuse me for being passionate about what it is that I'm on. Again, I am the truth. You can only deny yourself, you can't deny me. Or you can deny me, again, that's you being detached from yourself, or self, rather. If you look to deny me, or you deny the truth, that means that you are living in a perverted version of the truth, meaning that it is that you are living in a formulation of truth that you made for yourself to fit, that you bent to fit what it is that you might consider to be reality. And it ain't real. Oh, my fault, my apologies. That is real. That's your reality. Meaning that that's what's real to you, because all this shit is real. I don't care if you talking about this nigga fake, this nigga fraudulent, and it's real. That means that whatever intellectual that it is that you talking about, yeah, they fake and they fraudulent because they can't identify with themselves, or they can't identify with self. Again, this is the end of the world as you know it. You could tune into whatever it is. I could have went into how to get money. I could have made a video about that. I could have based this around that. But you need to watch the movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and I forget the other brother's name, Dan Aykroyd or something of that nature, and the Mortimer brothers. And then you'll truly understand the value of $1 and the stock market. And then you might also see that the reality is we still on the slave ships, man. Because you become a slave to that idol worship. And if you worship in the power of $1, then that means that you have misplaced your value and your self-worth. If you place all your values in the corporation that you work for, you are institutionalized, because the institution that you're working for is the same motherfuckers, pardon, so it's the same institution that is instituting and instilling the principles to detach you from your own self-worth. You building up the same people that's destroying your ass. Just like them pharmaceutical companies, they call motherfuckers drug dealers. Ain't no such thing as a drug dealer. Drugs sell the motherfucking cells. And the pharmaceutical companies is the ones that's really selling you the poison, because there are natural resources for every diseasement that you might come in contact with. And then you wondering, like, where this nigga coming from? Where this brother going to? I'm going here, man. You are trapped. We are trapped and held prisoners to the land. They say that there is no representation without taxation. This is true. And then when you look at the Constitution, you're only supposed to be taxed once. So why is it that every time you go to the store, there's taxes placed on the things that you purchase? It's because they're only storage places, man. And they're only storing the same thing. And the reason that they taxing the hell out your ass is because you fell into the trap. The trap is this. Those stores, store is a root word for storage. You know, you paying the taxes that you're paying is due to the fact that they provide you with the same services that you could provide yourself with. And if you know what entrepreneurism is, it ain't just you building a business and a brand. By the way, you know, I'm launching a business. The business is helping you help yourself. And it's just been branded because it's been made known to the public. And if you know what a public utility is, this is me utilizing the public to brand a business. Helping you help yourself is based around this. And this ain't no plug for the business. This is a plug for you. And you need to tune in. Go ahead and put that 120. Go ahead and plug into that 120. Because my business, or the business that's about to be launched and operated, is this. It's not just serving you. It is a service to you. It is this. It's me helping you help yourself. That's the business that I'm in. And now I ain't looking to steal your identity, your ideas, because I don't do identity theft. I know who I am, whether you know who I am or not. You know. Again, You know, I have skills in barbering. I went to institutions for this. And I'm helping to explain what institutionalization is. The institutes that I've been enlightened to, or that I utilize to help myself is this. I got skill sets in barbering, electricity, plumbing, scrapping. You know, it's pretty much nothing that I can't do. A doctor, yeah, I commit surgery. Therapist, you know, I've been a shoulder for many people to cry on, and I still do that, man. People don't understand why, because sometimes it's some of us out here who really need to be heard. I ain't gonna go into too elaborate of detail. You know, this is a self-explanation. And I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't owe anybody a thing. Yet I owe myself, or I owe self. So in reality, I do owe you something. Because again, I'm not the weakest link in the chain. Oh, that's a chain right there, as a matter of fact, right behind me. So when breaking down that you see how that worked? Yeah, you see that S in there? Self-savior. Save yourself. The only person that can truly save you is self. And that's what I'm here for, whether you know it or not. Peace, love, respect, and may you reach the pursuit of your happiness. I'm only here to cease and assist, or assist you in doing that, rather. Peace to the world. Peace to the universe.